Welcome back, BBC fans. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot. And James is sitting in the high chair right now.
Yes, you know, I got my bib in the next room. So we're going to be discussing the third-party panel. Before we start, do you have anything to say about it?
Yes.
Not too spoilery. Don't get too excited.
I was just going to apologize to the fans because we tried to go live on the channel, but YouTube has a 24-hour delay for us, so we were unable to go live. We tried to go live on Facebook, and by the time we realized that we couldn't go live on YouTube, it was somewhat maybe 5-10 minutes in. So we did go live on Facebook if you were able to join us, but if you weren't, we apologize. We'll make sure to have it done next time better. And now we can get into the figures.
Yes, let's get into it. And here's the title slide. As you can see, all the slides are from TFW2005.com. So if you guys don't know about it, I don't know how you don't know about that website, but go check them out if you haven't. So the first thing is Mechanical Skull Studio. We've talked about this on the channel before, so I don't think we need to spend too much time on it, but it was the Legends Armada Starscream, which does look nice. I saw it in person today, and it is very, very small. I don't know about what you think, but I think it's very small.
It is teeny tiny, itsy bitsy. Okay,
that's it. Okay. So, it looks good, though. If I was a Legends collector, I would be picking this up. But I'm not. So.
I feel kind of the same way, even though the main motion video that we saw on it looked really good. It looked really good. And we found out details about it, like there's 2 different types of swords, and that's pretty cool. One folds out, one doesn't, and so numerous shots of the figure, and it just looked really good. I was very happy with the way it looked, and here you can actually see the sword.
Swords. So yes. One folds up like the original toy, so you can put it on his wing. The other one is a more, I guess, anime accurate sword that is just a straight sword.
Yes. So go pick it up if you want it when it comes out.
Yeah, I would recommend it if you're a Legends collector like Bobby. Let's get into collection space.
Now, a lot of these companies are also new, which
was weird.
Well, you know, we try to stay ahead of the game, and so we've been talking about these on the channel here. But for those who may be either new to the channel or, you know, may not have paid attention, these companies are considered new companies.
And if I remember correctly, these are the same people that did the Windblade we like.
Yes. And
the Black Arachnia that's coming out, because they're also doing a Bumblebee. So, yeah. It looks fine, but if you've watched the channel, Bumblebee's not my favorite. Never going to be my favorite. You cannot make it as, you know, feminize it, and it still won't be my favorite. I have to say, I don't like the flesh tone face. I don't like that. I wish it was silver. That's getting into the cosplay area, you know, and I don't want that on my shelf. This is cool, though. The shield.
I like the little shield.
Yeah.
This is Ladybug for me. If I
Doesn't that need to be red?
We're not going all the way there.
They're gonna make it Cliff Jumper. Why don't you wait for the Cliff Jumper one to call it Ladybug and call this one like
Stinger?
Hornet. No, Stinger's red too.
Hey, this is my fantasy over here, okay?
Get it right. Get your fantasy right.
I might call her Yellow Jacket. How about that?
Oh, that'd be a good name.
She's yellow, but then
she kind of has a jacket behind her.
You're gonna say that's not a jacket. That's a poncho or something like that.
Well, it's more of a cardigan, but I see what you're saying.
I can't with this guy. I can't. It's a peacoat, you know. But anyways, I actually like this figure. I like that it comes with the stand. There's all types of, you know, hands and weapons.
And you can store all those weapons in the stand, which I find really cool.
I like that. I like that a lot. If it had, like, you know, individual slots, that'd be even better, but I don't want to pay the extra for that if I do decide to get this figure.
And obviously you could take all of the kibble off and just have an action figure if you like it, but I just can't get over that face. Like the Black Arachnia that's coming out, at least is a obvious pink face, not a flesh tone. This looks like straight up flesh tone.
I can go past it. The eyes set it off for me.
The eyes are still
Yeah.
total
Yeah.
Transformer eyes. So.
Yeah, so-
I do like the little blue on the
ankles.
It kind of reminds me of Hermes from Greek mythology, like the wings.
Icarus.
I thought Hermes. No, Icarus had wings. I thought Hermes had little ones on his ankles that he ran with.
I thought Icarus had the flying wings.
He did, but those were the wax wings, and he was a human. I'm talking about the god.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm thinking of Hercules, the Disney movie. So if it's wrong,
correct us.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yes, please let us know.
Yeah.
But I think that's really cool. It's a cool little detail. I like that they added an extra color. Just that little pop of blue, and I think she has a little bit on her chest. Just gives her that extra, a little bit of life. So
I like all the posability as well. And it's probably because she just folds up under the car or something like that.
She does.
But,
Did you see the transformation
yeah,
video?
I have not
Main
seen
Motion has a transformation video. Go watch it.
Why do they do that with all the girls? They just make them shell formers. I don't like that about the female.
I don't either.
You know,
This specific version of Fembots do.
yeah,
But here's the alt mode.
it's very clean.
Very clean. And Main Motion actually put it up against the Masterpiece Bumblebee.
Oh,
And they're the same size. Exactly.
oh,
Like they copied that one. I do have to say I really like the folding wheels when it transforms. I think that's really cool. But in alt mode, the different rims look horrible.
yeah, that looks terrible.
Yeah.
That looks very, very terrible.
It's cool. I like it how it transforms and goes into her thigh. Very unique, very cool. But I couldn't get over that.
That I didn't notice that, and that's bad.
That's a big thing if you ask me.
Yes. And what's up with those vents on the side of the, like right in back of the door?
She's so hot.
I guess
Just got
temperature's rising.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, well, let's move on to Kang Toys. Nothing that we didn't talk about. Just gonna forewarn you, if you watched our last video, that's exactly what it is. We do have some clearer shots of them, but they look fine. I'm not getting them, but I know this one over here has been sold.
I plead the fifth.
We talked about it last episode, so you're always...
but I still want to see them in color. I do want to still see them in color. They do look better than they initially did in just the pictures. So I think I'm in on these. I still don't like the sludge. I don't like the arms and the tail. That just looks bad. I hope it tucks away, and you can, even if it tucks on his back, behind his back or something like that, which it looks like in the bottom the left photo at the bottom of the right.
Something like tucks away.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't tell you this, but I think it's Slash. I don't remember the Spinosaurus. I might get that one as a standalone.
Yeah.
I really like that dinosaur. I think it looks great. I'm just worried that one standalone might lead to the swoop, and then I'm going to be Bobby.
Just come on over.
Because I think that looks amazing, and I really liked that toy of the Age of Extinction, both of them. I know Bobby probably wasn't collecting at that time, and he wouldn't buy movie toys anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah. I remember finding those in store, and it was really fun. That was when Hasbro was fun, and Target actually went back. Let me go see if we had them for you. And he went back, and he came back with them. And that was fun. You might not like the toys, but it was fun. So
the good old days.
The good old days.
When you can find stuff in the store.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some more pictures here, and that Grimlock.
Oh, that's Grimlock.
Yes.
They just used the Bronchiosaur on 2 pages, but whatever. Yes. That Grimlock does look really cool.
Yes, look at those weapons on his back.
We need to stop talking about this.
That looks good.
And I think this is your favorite one out of all of them. I think you really like that head.
You would be wrong. But I think this is probably your favorite. Or no, probably not your favorite. Swoop is probably your favorite. This might be a close second, though.
Okay. And these were all pictures that we already talked about. They might be different pictures, but it was from the same convention. That's sort of really cool too.
Yeah,
I love how the wings, the tail. You hated that when we first looked at it. That was last year when we first saw these things.
Yes.
They really updated these. From the initial artwork. The initial artwork was like off the charts crazy. I don't know if you remember that.
I do, and I didn't like it at all.
And this is much more refined and
in my wallet.
I was gonna say in Bobby's collection. I love how the swoop could do this too. Instead of being out, it has like the where it stands. I still don't know how I like the mono boob, but I think it looks cool though.
The solo teat.
And here he is himself. It doesn't wow me.
Wow.
Not in color. I think if this thing was colored, I think I would be in on this. But seeing it as gray, I don't have that connection to Volcanicus like I did Predaking. Predaking's my favorite combiner from G1, and I just don't have that. You know, seeing a gray Predaking, I'm like, I want that. Seeing a gray Volcanicus, I'm like, it's cool, but it doesn't have me there.
I definitely want to see this in color.
Yeah.
But the combination of the swords is amazing, and what was really fun about being in the panel, so I guess we can also add what the panel was like is the oohs and ahs and the background noises. Is that a shield? Oh, that's a shield.
Oh my god, I can't believe that's a shield.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that information was really cool, and I actually like the way Grimlock's head is on the chest.
I like that too.
I think I'm in on this. It definitely looks thinner than the Predaking that they previously made, and I don't know the character, even though I have two kind of issues of Volcanicus as a toy. I'm not familiar with the character in comics or on screen per se, so I don't know if he is slender or if he's thicker or how that works out, but I'm in on this.
Yeah, I wanted to say about, you talked about the Grimlock in the chest. I like that it's just not a big Grimlock. Like the one we have, the chest is Grimlock, the head is Grimlock. It looks just like a big Grimlock torso.
Yes.
I like that this is a little different and it has its own personality. God dang it, you're going to make me get it.
Come on.
So, we already showed this. There's going to be the feet as well.
Yes, which I saw this picture and I was like, just a flash, and I was like, oh, is that a box set? And that would have been amazing, but I guess it's not gonna happen.
And I guess they're also doing like Gundam-esque figures,
which
I had no clue about this. I think it's great. I know these are very popular in like China and stuff, so I could see them making a lot of money on this so they can put it into another combiner. Piranacon.
I can see that.
I know you would probably rather have Computron.
I honestly, because they've been doing so great with Beast, I could do Abominus by them.
Oh,
that would be.
I think I would be in on those. I'm going to be honest. Those are two. I grew up in Beast Wars, so all the Beast combiners are my favorite. But Abominus, think of what monster they could make the sixth member and the feet. They could literally do anything. It could be a snake, your favorite animal.
Be a big old anaconda. Don't like, I know like it.
He's got a big old anaconda in his trousers, don't he? So here's more pictures. I guess they're gonna have that.
I can't with this guy.
Hey, you said it, not me. And there's some color pictures. They did look cool in the color pictures. I will say that. The black and the gold and the purple and the one with the pink, they look cool. It's just not for me.
Yeah. Those. I'm not a Gundam fan, but yes.
So MakeToys. Let's talk about MakeToys. All they had to show off was the exclusive, which we have sitting back here. Stay tuned, there'll be a review probably shortly after this video. And now, see how it says sold out on Friday? Well, that's because I don't think they brought them all. So we talked to somebody that was in premium as well, quite a ways back, and we just started talking, at the convention today, and they weren't able to get a hold of one of these. So that means TFCon, who was selling them, MakeToys, whoever, did not bring. They brought less than the premium members, and I think there was 200, so they brought at least than 200 of them, which is very disappointing because if I was number 101 and they bought 100 of them, I would have been so mad.
Well, I'm going to save my comments for when we actually review this figure. No, I'm not. I can't even bite my tongue. So the part that's really messed up is that, you know, we talked about it on the channel before. There were supposed to be 200 available. Then we saw something that said 300 available. Could have been a fat finger typo, 200, 300, whichever. I'm okay with that. It said TFCon Orlando exclusive. And even though they sold more premiums than they normally do, they normally sell 100, they sold 200. So if that was the case, the person we were talking to was, you know, no more than 50, 60 spots behind us. We were number one, kudos to that, going in. But how do you not even have figures for the original amount of premium? If I wanted this figure and I paid for the premium, how are you not going to have a figure for me when this is the exclusive for TFCon? I'm at TFCon. How is it that you're going to tell me, oh, you can go buy it online? If I wanted this figure and I came here for that figure in particular,
like some people did.
Exactly. Yeah. Now I'm going to get back on the plane and fly home and order my figure. That is BS. I'm really upset for the people who didn't get
so
this.
It says sold out on Friday, but I think if we look on TF Source's website, you can buy it right now. So if you guys see this and you want it, go buy it. I don't see it as a TFCon exclusive. I see it as a TFSource.com exclusive.
I see it as a BS. Like, hey, come see us. And yeah, we're in the land of Mickey Mouse. So I will keep my comments Mickey Mouse-ish.
That wasn't Mickey Mouse-ish, but okay. Let's move on. Oh, well, I guess we got a whole bunch of pictures of it. So it does look good. And I feel sad for the people that weren't able to get this. It looks better in hand. We'll save a lot of our comments for our review.
Yes.
But
I'm just you can just keep on scrolling because I'm gonna get upset again.
Oh, Bobby. Oh, she's coming after you.
I'm going to. Oh hell.
Oh, that looks cool. I do like how they have both missiles. I didn't know you could do that.
Yes. Well, she can't come after me because there's no more in Orlando to come after me with.
All right, let's go to another new brand, which is Hello Robot Toys. So
that is very, very unique. How did they ever come out with that name?
It's very on the nose, like the guy presenting said. So I first saw this and I started to get excited because this thing looks really cool.
He was so giddy.
And then they said Legends, and I'm like, God dang it!
It's Legends.
Quickly went downhill because this looks great. I think this looks so cool. I like that it's a robot version of Beast Wars Megatron. You know, it fit in with my robot version of the Dragon and stuff like that I have.
I think this is perfect for James to pick up.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
If it was empty, you'd be picking it up, don't lie.
I would not.
Yes, you would. Next, they also had the Gorilla. You wouldn't buy this one.
I definitely wouldn't buy this.
You would buy the Dino, though. I know you.
I don't think so.
I know you enough with your spending habits. This one looks cool, too. I wouldn't be picking this up, though. Honestly, I have a Primal. But it looks fine for Legend. It looks great for Legends class. I will say that.
I just thought I liked the name. I mean, I really liked Planet of the Apes. And
oh, that's what it is. That is a cool name.
And so that was, you know, I thought where they came up with it from. So definitely see it.
So Medigate, they showed this up. Oh, so I lied. So afterwards, we said I wasn't interested in anything, but I meant new stuff because this looks really good. I think we've already seen these pictures on this channel. There's a lot of them, but this does look really good, and I think you should pick it up.
I'm still out on this.
I thought your significant other liked this.
Then she can buy it.
No, you should buy it for her. Christmas present.
No, I'm good.
I think it looks great, though.
I'm still out on this. I can't. Let me change this. There may be something. I don't even know how much this is.
It's like, I think they said MSRP was like $115.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, if it's anything else more, I probably won't pick it up. But if it stays in 115, 120, 130 area,
115 I can swing. Anything more than that, I'm out. But the part that I think was the highlight for you is that they mentioned that they're making her counterpart.
Dropkick, yes.
Now, while they didn't show any pictures of it, that was something that they announced, and I know you were really excited about that.
I don't know if he was supposed to say that. But either which way, yes, I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out on that one as well, I think. Unless for some miraculous reason I get this in hand and I love it, and I mean love it, then I will possibly get that one. But so far, kind of out.
So Medigate also showed off this, which I thought would be perfect for Bobby. He loves the samurai guys and he loves Bugattis. And I guess this is supposed to be a Monkey King inspired figure.
What I found ironic about this is that they didn't show the third mode, which is that horrible helicopter mode.
We were looking at each other. We were like, Bob. I was like, Bobby, you like that car? He's like, yeah, but let's see what the helicopter mode come up, and they didn't show it off.
So
they are aware.
Yes, I honestly, with all 4 versions that we've seen now, the blue, the black, the yellow, and now this white, the black still looks the best to me.
I think so too.
The yellow
had some cool accessories.
Yes,
but I think
the black.
Yeah.
Come on, Lotto.
All right, so next is Half the Battle Toys. They just showed off the little guys again. So.
Yes, and I talked to Mike. Shout out to Mike from HTB. Really cool guy. I met him back in LA in 2022. And I actually bought all those little gray figures from him that were the early prototype releases. And he, now his cliff jumper, well, initially it was the Bumblebee that got the world record for smallest figure with posable, or smallest posable action figure. That's what I was trying to say. And now the cliff jumper qualifies for that as well.
Cliff jumper smaller than Bumblebee?
It was the same size. So it's basically Bumblebee was the first, and he just remoted it as cliff jumper, and now there's 2 that are the same size. So that's really cool. And these things are tiny, tiny, tiny. And I actually talked to him today and put a pre-order in for something that he has coming out, which is this hammer.
I thought he had this available to buy.
So this one is actually for the studio cell. So he made one for the HasLab and he made one for studio cell. And so these look really, really cool, and there's some weight to them, and they're different. The handle on them are different. So one works for your HasLab, yes, and one works for your studio cell. So I asked him if he was going to do any for the other repaints that they've done, and he said he's thinking about it. So I did put a pre-order in for one of these, though.
Okay. I guess there's more pictures of it. Again, looks fine.
Oh,
I think it looks cool. It's just weird. He's like tenderizing his meat. You know what I mean? Before he eats it. I mean, he's smashing the planet.
The refrigerator, they said, is not included in this.
But the granite is.
Well, I'm looking at it and I'm like, keep your refrigerator, keep your granite. I'll take the Unicron.
Yeah.
If that's the case. So.
Oh, and then they showed off that I guess they're going to be working on a Devastator, which might be a theme in the coming slides.
I didn't say it.
You got to foreshadow a little bit. Grimlock. There's what Bobby's looking for.
Reflective.
And a very, I don't want to say derpy, a very happy looking hound.
I mean, he's looking all the way excited. That's a cute little face.
Yeah.
You got cute little figures.
A little too much. Next, let's talk about what we just did. And we already talked about this on our channel. So there he is. Still doesn't have the green. I'm expecting a third release with the green.
They did mention that they had heard complaints about there not being enough green in the character. So they talked about releasing another
They
version.
didn't talk about that. The guy talked about the presenter said they should do one and call it Perfect Cell.
Yes.
As a reference to. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just being clear. I don't want false information going out there.
I appreciate it. So Perfect Cell, which was kind of a, pun for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
With
It looked great. If it had some green, honestly, I would be picking it up.
Gorgeous. Come to bot.
Yeah, go ahead, go to him. I'll wait for the correct colors.
That's such a clean version. Yes, don't need green. And
I don't really like that the hands are two different colors.
I was actually just about to say.
I know that that's the original figure because you clicked it in and it lit up. I get it, but it should come with at least one other hand so you could have a non-clear hand.
I do not like that we're green right now.
There's going to be the green one with two same hands.
I don't want the green. I do.
It's just a little paint here and there.
I'm good. I like this. Looks really good. And honestly, I like that. So I'm assuming that there's going to be a light up feature for the hand, but it would be cool to have two hands that are the same color, just in case.
So you can swap them out.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Speaking of the hand, there you go.
Yeah, this looks so good. And there's Primus, which we've talked about on this channel
a lot. I think we've seen all these pictures. I don't think these are anything new.
Yes. So, as James like to say, pick it up if you want it.
Yes.
But they did show.
Well, don't pick it up yet. It ain't out. I say that when things are out.
Well, pre-order it if you want it.
There you go. Thank you, Bobby.
And join me in the pre-order line.
I think this looks great, but you know what I'm waiting for, right?
The repaint.
Cybertron.
And then you're not going to get that because it has.
They're going to leave out the yellow, the main part of the figure.
No, but this
does look really good.
There were some things that I started paying attention to, like the details of the,
let's go to
the you can almost see like
in the top, you can see the city,
the buildings and stuff in the,
really
and
cool.
I saw it, but I guess I never really paid attention. This is something that we hadn't talked about, is that it comes.
I saw pictures that it came with it, but I guess we never talked about it.
We never talked about it, So it does come with Alpha Trion, which actually can turn into his head. And
before we talk about that, you can kind of see what Bobby's saying about the cities at the very top.
Yes.
Yeah.
The details.
Here's this is the picture I think that he noticed. Yes. You could see the skyscrapers or space scrapers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But so he said it could turn into a head, but I don't quite understand what's going on with that because they didn't show the back of Alpha Trion, so I don't know if he has a face on it, like a headmaster, or if he just goes. I don't know. You'll have to tell me.
I'm waiting on it. It doesn't look like Alpha Trion as much. It looks like a king in Lord of the Rings or something like that. From that face. I do want to get.
Tell that.
I do want to.
My wife, she's gonna buy it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell her so you can go. You have to go buy it now. But I just like that they thought about it. I'm cool with it. Bring it on, and we can see kind of what it looks like.
And this is another reason why I have to get this figure when it comes out in the correct colors, Bobby.
There's some yellow right there.
Yeah, but it has red. Yeah, you don't even know what it looks like, so.
It's a big transformer.
But I think this is really cool. It looks like a great app crunch. And all the little details, you can really see the paint. The underarm is painted. That's cool.
Yeah, that's that good deodorant right there.
Yeah. And like they were saying, super posable. You can get it in all the poses. Yeah. And he has chest missiles. Those would destroy a whole planet.
Bring it on,
I'm
Unicron.
Down for it.
I'm down for this bot. It looks so good.
And he could throw a bot at you. Okay, let's move on to Iron Factory. Nothing new, so let's get through these pretty quick. This looks great. Wish it was bigger.
Yes. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
I would probably get it.
I would get this in a heartbeat. I heard the fire is not removable, so people have been saying it's broken. It breaks. This, take the proportions.
That A.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But there's a side swipe for you.
If you want it. Get it if you want it, as Bobby says I say. Bobby does like this mode.
I love the alt mode. Do not like the swords hanging off the back like that. Ugh.
Oh, that's all they showed off. That's right. So let's get into Magic Square.
Something that was cool about Magic Square is that they said that Magic Square is not only coming out with their own stuff, but also helping other companies with their stuff. He mentioned DX9 with their double dealer,
and that was really strange. Strange is the wrong word. Interesting.
Yes, the they talked about helping Mukudo. I'm probably saying
make this figure.
Make this figure, which I do have on pre-order. It is very cute.
It is. Has a lot of posability. Did you see Ming Motion's video on it?
I have not.
So
I've been here.
So see the waist part? How it's the yellow?
Yes.
You can actually, that came out a week ago. You can move the leg up and down and make them taller.
Oh.
To make them a little bit more proportionate.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So see the waist part? How like the waist skirt part can come down.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do that.
I think that I thought it was.
And you can see the Matrix chamber there.
Uh-huh.
James is so excited about this one.
He's cute.
He looks like he's powering up in that last photo.
He does.
And the doors open, I believe, on this.
I think we have a picture they showed. There you go. But they're conveniently not showing you what it looks on the inside because I bet you it looks like nothing.
It looks like a brick inside. But
it looks good for what it is, and it's like $30.
Yes.
So
it doesn't look that good from the side, but I'll take it anyway.
And I don't think there's anything new with New Age. But the first thing was Hammond.
And
yeah, I think this figure, there's something wrong with it.
It
looks a little off.
The chest is too big, I think. For me.
The thighs are too short. I don't know.
This would be one.
Alt mode's great though.
Alt mode looks really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I think it. Well, you know what? I think it needs more red and green.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It could. It just looks good to me.
Yeah.
And they showed a little video on the figure as well, which was kind of cool. And
did they?
Yeah, they did. They played a little video for us on it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's on the slides. But we also have Freyr, which they said was very Starscreamy, and it does kind of look like Starscream.
It does. And I can see Starscream in that pose. And
now you have to get it.
Not going to happen.
He said now. It does look nice, though.
Yes, it comes with the sword.
This is an image I wanted to put on. I didn't see until afterwards. What is this supposed to be?
I'm choosing my words.
Carefully.
Yes, it's like I'm coming. I'm gonna get there. Hold on, hold your horses. I'm coming. Look, stop. Leave me alone. I'm coming. I'm gonna get there. Look, will you guys shut up and leave me alone? I'm coming.
Yeah, well, and then he turns into this and actually tries to get there.
And tries to get there. Yes.
And they showed off my favorite. Now the guy did say they have the same accessories.
Yes.
I almost said something because we were in the front row, and I almost was like, they don't. But then I'm like, you know what? Let him dig his own grave.
It's not our show.
Yeah.
God, those accessories are so cool.
This one, I wish it was just 7 inches tall, 6 inches tall, and I'd probably pick it up. This thing looks amazing. So.
And here, I was just like, wait a minute. It's the darkness of it, of course, makes it look like a whole another character, but I just really like this. I like the effects.
And this is something that I think's new. I don't think they showed this off, but they're doing Triton, which is sea spray. I know Bobby's gonna get this because he loves hovercrafts.
I do love hovercrafts, but I love hovercrafts, not Legends Sea Spray. But I like the name Triton. That's
and I like
really
the
cool.
little water.
The water feature.
The water feature's kind of cute.
Yeah, which X-Transbots did.
They did?
With their
I
Neptune,
didn't know that.
I believe. So yes, I do like this, and I will not be getting this though. But I do like the name.
Okay, and then they showed off Non-F, and he's doing a whole bunch of, I think, Beastmasters? Is that what they're called?
I cannot remember, but they're little action figures.
Yeah, and they're based off of something that's actually related to Transformers. I just can't think of it.
Yeah, so something that I won't be picking up, though.
Yeah, me neither. I do like that Hammerhead one. Or is it a bug? That one right there? I don't know.
Yeah,
I was like, he was a Hammerhead shark. You know, I like sharks.
But we did talk to them as well. They were here and really cool guys. So definitely support them. I've bought, Lambo kits for Hasbro figures from them in the past, and the dots and hubcaps from them, and those things are really cool.
$10 base price is really cheap.
Yeah.
I want to know if they're going to paint it or not.
Yeah, I'm not painting any more figures on purpose.
They are also doing sludge conversion kit to paddles. So this makes a lot more sense now that I see this with that neck. because if you remember when we looked at that neck, we're like, that doesn't look right.
That did not look right.
But this looks right. So this almost makes me want to go get a sludge and make this figure.
I mean, they are definitely out there.
This is a comic book character. Paddles.
I'm talking about to get a sludge. You can definitely buy another sludge and
oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I mean, I know my Walmarts are stocked with sludge. So I did actually consider this, and they said when we were speaking with them that they kind of teased us with the neck, and that's what they were doing. And so this set should be coming out really
November.
soon.
November 2023.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I'm looking forward to seeing finished things. And what they didn't show off is the robot forearms, the robot chest, and the robot head, and the weapons. They only showed off this mode. So
yes, and it's here at the con, and it looks kind of cool. I might actually get it.
I wouldn't be opposed to getting it as well.
I think I might.
So, Fans Hobby, you guys might have already seen our review of this. If you didn't, go check it out. And
not only the review, but the interview with with Jason, aka Get Right Robot. Great guy.
He discusses his rationale.
All right.
And then they showed this off. So we've talked about the little guys before, and people were wondering if they're going to be releasing the whole new figure, or if you could just get it and you have to buy a whole new figure. And Bobby, I think, is going to be double dipping into Overlord.
I think I am. I saw it today as well, and
I didn't know it was a new figure.
I haven't, and this is bad. I haven't really looked at this figure in a while, and it's displayed. I just haven't looked at it. But they changed the box as well that it's coming in. It did come in 2 boxes initially, so I'm in for it.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
It does look really nice. And there's a comparison picture, so you can see the original one's a little darker.
Yes.
And has a little bit of a different deco, I believe.
Yeah.
And it comes with these faces, which I know Bobby's going to use that grinning face. That's his probably his go-to face.
I'm not a happy person. I don't smile.
And here's more pictures of it. And I think these pictures are the ones that really sold him.
Sold you or sold me?
Sold you.
Oh, no, I think I was already sold.
Well, these are the ones that reaffirmed him picking it with the new figures.
Yeah.
And like this one right here.
Well, it also gives me a opportunity, since I have both Buster and Hydra. Buster and Dreadwind. Jeez. In those colors, and I plan on getting the 2 versions of Hydra. I can't even think of their names.
Hydra and Darkwing.
There we go. This gives me an opportunity to put him with both of them. So I'm good with that.
And then this is the one Bobby thought I was going to be so excited for.
Disappointing.
And I was like, oh, a Shattered Glass deco. Why don't we have the Nemesis deco? That was actually in the show. And then he was like, oh, it's not just the Bendy Prime. You get the whole thing. And I was like, dang it. I wanted just the inner robot. But it is a special limited edition, supposed to come in December. And the fact that it's a limited edition might make me get this. I'm going to be honest with you.
200 units.
I would be Fans Hobby.
I would too.
So I might be picking this up. I want brighter pictures. I think they left it dark on purpose, but I'm looking. So I have another screen over here where I'm looking, and there is a lot of color that actually looks really nice. So
I'm in on this. I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
You're gonna have to get the Shattered Glass Jetfire and the Shattered Glass Overload.
Oh gosh.
And the Shattered Glass Armada Megatron.
Oh gosh, my wallet is on life support.
It's in a coma. And then they also showed off the blaster team. So I think it's not the Sky Boom Shield was that one. I don't remember the name of this, but it's all of the space things, which is really cool. I remember having this as a kid. All the mini cons are bought.
I do remember having this as a kid. I actually just messed with them because they fell in one of my cases. So I just messed with them before we came out here. And I will be purchasing these as well. That was easy.
Next, let's go to X-Transbots. Now, we are quickly running out of time. So, let's go through this. Buying it?
Yes.
Okay, we talked about it. I think it looks great. Shattered glass. What do they call it?
Dante.
Shattered Dante. Okay, I thought it said something else on Dante. It looks great. It doesn't look as good as the Legends figure, though.
Well, you should buy the Legends. This caught me by surprise. I must admit. The punch counter punch. I know there's been some terrible QC issues with the figure and it not being fun. This paint job just made me decide to pick up another one. It looks great. I'm not a race car person, but it looks good, and the bot mode
looks amazing.
It looks.
I don't get X-Transbots, but these repaints are. This one in particular, it's not a surprise that there's a few more repaints, but this one in particular, I think, looks the best out of all of them.
I can't choose,
and I like that they swiveled the head around, because this is like the Decepticon body, but with the Autobot head, to give it a little bit of difference. And I like that they're so different from this one to this one. They're very different, and I really like that.
This is coming into my collection, and when this was announced, I was just like, oh, I'm buying 3 of them, 3 of these figures, and then they showed this one,
and this one has Dole on it, and I love my pineapple juice.
You do love your pineapple.
I do love my pineapple juice, so I was like, ooh, maybe I should get this one. So it's pretty much the same thing, but just with yellow. And I don't like the bot mode as much.
I don't like the bot mode as much.
So I would not be picking this one up even if it has Dole on it.
But the next picture of it, I like that one.
This one does look better than the other one.
I like this one.
Yeah.
So I was just like, guess what? I'm about to have 4 of these in my collection. Great, thank you, X-Transbots. What are we going to talk about now? Oh no, they didn't just give me a Pacer car. Did they really just give me a Pacer car?
This one looks really good though.
And I was just like, oh, okay. It's not going to look as good. And then they... Really? This is what you're going to do to me?
This really good.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to hate the other version of it. Oh, now you're going to add some red into... Okay, so now I'm going to get another one.
This one looks really cool.
Okay, so you know what? Fine, you got me on the hook for 5 now. I'm good. What are we going to talk about? Really? We're going to do this?
This was funny to see. He was going through this.
Are you really going to do this to me? Okay, so you know what? I'm not going to like it. It looks like an original... Oh, it looks amazing. And then you're going to...
With the purple eyes.
With the purple...
That was awesome.
Really? You're not going to have purple anywhere else, but you're going to have the eyes purple so I can know that you're the bad guy? Okay. Yeah, you just got me. And I was just like, you know what? You better not do it again.
And then they showed this off.
And then they showed this off. And
so at least it's not another car.
I'm in trouble.
And that's only the US version. Wait till they get the Japanese heads and then do a whole separate set.
No, they're not going to do that. They're not. No.
All right, well, he's praying. Let's look at this. So this is the X-Transbot Teardown, which is...
Hook.
Okay, I was going to say Hook, but I'm like, that don't sound right. Yeah, and it looks fine. It looks good. I mean, it looks better than their dump truck.
This looked really good. I was very happy with the way this looked. As you can tell, James was not really excited about what was released up until this point. I was super excited about this. And I really liked how the crane collapsed.
That is cool.
Because usually it's long and
or it bends
or pokes in the back. I really like this.
I agree. And then they showed this guy, and all I could think about was, why does he look like he has a binky in his mouth? That's all I could think of. This one looks a lot worse than the one we just saw. It is so flat, and maybe that's because it's not finished.
Yes.
I don't know, but it's like, it looks like Beast Wars era 3D. When like from the TV show. This looks like it could have been in the Beast Wars TV show, with how flat and boring it is.
This was.
I don't like how that thing hangs off his butt either.
Yeah, he's got like a monkey tail. I don't.
Now, is he supposed to be hollow in the front? Because everybody was saying how good he looks, and all I see is that big hollow gap right in the center.
You know, no.
Because there should be something that flips down, right?
Yes, it should be solid.
That's the first thing I noticed.
But maybe they just missed something. I hope they missed something.
Here's the arm.
That arm looks really good.
Looks like it's gonna be huge.
It is gonna be a big old boy.
The exposed ratchet there makes me worried about the longevity.
I'm curious about how it's going to connect.
Yeah.
That.
And here's Big Load. Everybody thought the name was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's really not that funny, guys. We laughed about it on our show for, what, 10 seconds, and then we moved on. I'm like, it's really not that funny.
Yes.
So
they did show. I mean, again,
the transformation.
Yeah, we talked about this figure. They showed the video of this transformation, and they showed off the different chest pieces that you can have. They showed off how big he is, which is a good size. They talked about how he can carry energon cubes and how James should go ahead and get this.
Oh, goodness gracious. When you buy it for me, it'll probably break and I'll send it back to you. How's that sound? It's X-Transbots. So, a lot of pictures. It looks fine. You could see, in this picture, you could see the different grills, I guess. Grill?
Yes. Front grill.
And then this is where they showed off the video of it transforming. And they also showed off Bobby's favorite figure of the year, Fuzz. They're doing a legend scale.
Yes. And they showed the transformation on this. The arms were nothing like the Fuzz that we got in the MP size. So if you're a Legends collector, I would actually pick this up if I was, because it definitely looked a lot better in transformation.
And they also showed off Ron.
This threw me off. And
that was it. I thought they showed more.
We're finally getting a new updated Ironhide, which they also had on the floor here. So
they had Ratchet on the floor.
They had
him in alt mode.
In alt mode, yeah. Yes. So it's really cool to see it. I'm happy that we're getting an updated Ironhide. I know I've seen forums where people have been wanting a new Ironhide and Ratchet. I'm not sure they're going to be happy that it's coming from X-Transbots, but I'm in on it.
It looks the same to me as the other one, but I'm not a G1 Masterpiece person. And randomly threw this in there to show the Constructicons.
Yeah,
Contractrons. Okay, yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I like them.
Here is, you probably like this the best.
Yeah, that combined mode is okay. I mean, I want to see it cleaner. I want to see it cleaner. The head is pretty boring, but they did show off some other things.
Oh, I forgot. Here you go. They did. I don't know what that yellow one is still.
I don't know.
Please let us know in the comments.
Yeah. I think I like the second from the top, which looks more G1 toy version. I don't know. The fourth one, at the top, he looks very menacing. I would want to see what that looks like on his body.
I was gonna say it wouldn't really match with the Devastator that they have.
But tons of options there, so that's good.
That's always a good thing. Okay, let's get into Bobby's favorite. Now, we are still running out of time. Do you want to make a part 2?
I think we're almost done. We can keep it going.
We're almost done? All right, you heard it here first. Bobby's going to continue. They showed off these, and he was like, we know what's good that they're going to show, and they showed this, and he near about fell on the ground. So, Robot Paradise is coming out with these tapes. And let's go through them really quick. I don't know why there's just random spikes, but whatever. We've got Overkill, which looks really nice. And I turned to Bobby, I'm like, do they sell these separately? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, I'm not getting this guy then.
I want that. Definitely want.
You want a Slugfest?
I want a Slugfest. I want him too. Yep. And
this is the most boring one of them all.
It is, but it was in that one episode that and I don't have an MP version of this, so Auto
Roller?
No,
Auto Roller.
Something.
Auto Scout?
Auto Scout. I think that's.
Yeah.
I want that. So it's great to see it. And Buzzsaw.
This would have kind of made me mad if I just wanted the normal cassettes and you had to buy this to get that.
I'm in on this. That looks great.
And you see the little rat bat up in the corner? That's because it's coming with their Sound Blaster. So this one is on my radar because I do like Sound Blaster. I have him, and I wouldn't mind upgrading him, but I think the price might make me not buy it.
Sign me up.
Yeah, you're gonna get like 3 of them.
Nope. One will be good enough, but yes.
That rat bat doesn't look too much better than Hasbro's attempt. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It doesn't.
I like the head on that.
And the head does look better.
The head looks really good,
but there might be something else that I would wait for.
I'm in on this. This was easy.
I don't know. I'm gonna be hesitantly optimistic.
They had a lot of
But I
photos.
love this. I like that they give you the toy heads, and that might push me over the edge because the toy look is so much better, in my opinion, than the toon look.
But it's not only the head; it's also the legs,
the shoulders,
and
the legs, and I think that's it, right?
The legs, yeah.
So I think that looks better. I might be in on this. Stay tuned to our channel. Yeah, he's already in on it.
Yeah, take my money. And that looks really cool when he just sends them all out. Okay. And then FANSTOYS is going into the Devastator business. What in the entire world are we doing with all these Devastators? Can I please get a Computron? But I do think that this Devastator may have just changed the game. Scavenger, look at how the cup condenses on his back. That looks amazing. I'm in for this. And James, while you're flickering through these pictures, I think these all look great. And you can kind of see the difference in...
You could transform the shovel to have different configurations.
Yes.
I think it looks a little over-designed in the 2 things coming down. You know I like my detail, but the arms holding the shovel, it has too much detail.
I'm okay with it.
I know you are. It could, if it says FANSTOYS and it looks like
that is
a Hasbro
not
figure, you'd
true.
be picking it up.
I just know that this is going to be amazing.
It looks great. Out of all of the Devastators, I think this one looks the best.
It does.
I don't want it in my collection, but I do think it looks great.
I just don't know if it's going to be completed before my daughter's 62, and she's 4 now. So that's what I worry about. But I'm not going to jinx it.
Don't worry, they'll put it near your arm.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. This right here is what did it for me. This leg looks so solid, and it actually looks like what would be a Devastator leg. I think it looks amazing.
It does. It looks really cool. I just don't like all the flat surfaces. I know that's a toon thing. I just don't like it. Like the kneecap and like the thigh. It looks great, but not for me. And they're going to be big.
They're going to be,
and that's a big figure.
And they're going to be sturdy, which is the biggest thing. But I like how they also showed them next to Sound Blaster, so you can also see how big they are.
Yeah,
this is awesome. And those car blocks,
those are big cars.
Those are big cars. So I mean, and I remember you saying that tractors. No, you were actually saying tractors were smaller than something like that. I remember somebody commented on that on another channel or another video we did. You were talking about how small the tractors are.
And they should be bigger, right?
And we said they should be bigger, but you were like, no, they're good size. But anyway,
I don't remember. Yes, that's how fast my mind forgets that. But probably flips.
But yes, Flapjack over here. But this looks great.
You're Captain Knuckles, then I guess.
I don't even know what that is. So anyway, this looks great, and this is going to be a heavy guy, and I'm here for it. It looks amazing. Oh, that looks great. Can't wait.
All right, let's get to MMC. We're almost done. Thank you for sticking with us this long. And we got the tapes first.
We did talk about what we will be doing a review on this one, so we won't spend a lot of time here.
Yeah, which good though.
Yes, and it did sell out.
I think the black actually really helped. We'll talk about it later.
Yes, this did sell out. So
it did.
This morning actually, which is Saturday. This right here, though, they're doing it to my wallet again.
I think this is going to be the LA. This or Ramhorn.
You know,
I could see them skipping Ramhorn because this is going to be more popular.
I could see that, but then I don't know. They still have the blue Springer that they need to bring out. That was announced.
And the Rosanna out of this tape. You know that's gonna happen eventually.
Oh yeah, eventually. But they got to do the ram horn to complete this.
You always think that these people want to do what's best for you.
This is good for me too, so it doesn't really matter. but I'm thinking for the masses. I mean, you want to complete it.
Okay, let's talk about the figure.
Oh,
No,
okay,
I understand what you're saying, but we're almost 55 minutes in. So I think this does look really good. I am a Rat Bat fan, and I think I will be picking this up.
Finally, yes, I will be picking this up. No shocker to anybody, I'm sure.
Hopefully, we'll get one that has like unique weapons or something. Okay, then the Perfection series.
I forgot about this one. Goodness.
We've already looked at this.
Yes, we did talk about this.
So.
And
looks just as good.
Looks just as good. The part that was interesting is that.
First, let's talk about the combined mode.
Okay.
It actually looks really good. I was surprised when I saw this how good it actually looks.
Yes, it is here, and
I don't need it in my collection, but it looks great. I really like it, and they'll probably paint it, and it'll ruin it for me because I like all that blue.
Oh no!
Not the head, but like the rest of it. So, and then compatibility, it can combine with your onslaughts. The arms, the legs can't, but the arms can.
Yes, he did say that.
And this is what was a little interesting. So they're redoing them, and I don't know what this is, but the heads are different and the paint scheme's different.
Yes, they're re-releasing these figures, so
it has new weapons and head sculpts right there.
Yes, I don't like it.
I think it's IDW based, maybe. Please let us know if you know what this is based on.
Yeah. It's based on the I don't like it.
And then next we also had this, which I didn't realize how off-white it was.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. And why is that door silver, but the rest of it's off-white?
Yeah,
this head sculpt is the worst I think MMC's ever put out. This looks really bad. And Navigant was one of your favorites.
Navigant I really like.
I'm surprised you don't like it because you wouldn't be picking this up if it was nice.
I'm not getting it.
Yep.
At least right now. And then here's another Devastator piece.
Which we already knew about.
We already knew it was coming, but they showed Mixmaster first.
Did all the companies show this guy? No, X-Transbots didn't show him. So
here we go, Deletus. So we have another scavenger. And honestly, the Fans Hobby looks better, and the X-Transbot version, I think, is going to look better. This one, I think, is going to be the worst Devastator.
This looks like a Legends class figure.
It doesn't look as good.
And maybe because it's a rough 3D render.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think that leg looks terrible. But
I like the wheels and the knee, like I was telling you.
The wheels and the knee is
cool looking.
That's cool, but
the rest of it's not.
Yeah, the wheels and the knee is cool. I don't like how the back part that's going to touch the ground, how that looks. It looks.
Oh, it does look weird.
It looks really weird, and so I think
I like how beefy he looks, though.
He does look beefy, but I do like the fact that it's all built in, which is really, really cool. I'm curious on how they're going to do that.
I want to know how they do that for the arms. Yeah.
But I will not be picking this one up as fast as I'll be picking up the other ones.
What do you mean? You already got them probably on pre-order.
It's not about what I have on pre-order. It's about actually what makes it into my collection. And this will be the last one I pick up, if I pick it up.
He's gonna order it separately. Look at this. You're gonna need them.
They do look good together.
Yeah, he's gonna pick it up. And that's everything. So, let us know what you guys thought about this. I was a little underwhelmed. I didn't see anything new that I really liked besides Rat Bat and maybe Sound Blaster. But again, I talked to you about the price, and I'm not willing to spend that price. So we'll see.
I'm collecting donations for the Help Bobby fund his Transformer collection. So yeah, this was something that was much needed from the previous couple of panels we've done. So I was really excited about this one.
He was all excited, and I was over here yawning.
Yes.
So literally.
Yeah.
Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, hit that little bell icon, and don't forget to, what was the last one?
Subscribe!
There you go. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, and for anyone new, if you're at TFCon, come say hi to us.
We'll be there tomorrow.
Come take a picture. We'll be here. Later, guys.